Okay, so I blocked you. Why are you not sending me an email? Why have you not, it's been 24 hours. Like, why am I not getting like a Venmo with like a secret message? Like, why is there no Chase Quick Pay? And the memo says, let's get back together. Like, what? Sorry, where did we get our wires?
When you're a man, bro, who sees your life on a whole different level, like you've been putting in the work to really become your best self, never let nobody take you out the field. Like, I mean, nobody. None of these women, none of the people that you thought was your day ones, your family, never let nobody take you out the field, bro. Always continue to do you. Because what I noticed in this generation is these people, they so social media, they so chronically online. It's like these people, their brain is fried. And you really realize that the more you become aware within yourself, you're really gonna see the true reality of people when you done put your head down and started figuring out what you want in this life. And you will see that you will have a bunch of people that just come into your life and disappoint you. And the way that I see it is really for your character development. Because it's every time you decide to give somebody a chance, every time you decide to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, when you got a genuine heart, they're going to teach you every time why you can't just allow anybody to have your trust. That's what happens every time, bro. And I'm not even on no red pill stuff. I'll just be speaking about the real, and I know there's people out there that resonate with what I'm saying. Because we tired of the games. We tired of people using us up, walking all over us. Because you know the work that you put in. When nobody was paying attention to you, when you was putting in them hours shooting in the gym, and nobody was there getting them rebounds for you, nobody was there helping you pay them bills, especially as a man. Nobody's here for you. That's always how it's been. That's always the way that we turn into dogs. Because you realize that if you don't boss up, you're not going to be able to feed your pack. You're not going to be able to carry your kingdom if you don't become that king yourself. So when you settle for being a peasant, by trying to please everybody, trying to please these women, that's when you're going to see your whole life go downhill. See, and when I say never let nobody take you out the field, never let a woman come into your life, especially when you know you're attractive and you got something going for yourself, never let her come into your life and act like she's not like that. Because for the one that you truly want, she is like that. So if she truly wants you, she is down for anything. She's down for you. Trust me, the signs they gonna show. When somebody truly wants you, the signs they gonna show. Anybody who ever disrespected you, anybody who treated you like you wasn't nothing in their life, anybody who didn't see your vision, anybody who didn't support you, trust me, these people, they chose their side. They already knew. The people that can go hours without responding to you, the people that couldn't support you when you was down at your lowest, these people, they knew what they're doing. People, they choose to do whatever they want to do. That's why you always got to choose yourself. Because these people out here, regardless, they're going to put themselves first. And if they wanted to, they will put you as a place in their life. So what a lot of men out here will think that these women arguing with them, will think that these women disrespecting them, ghosting them, playing childish game with them. They'll think that this is normal. So you'll think that this is actually what you got to do to keep the woman, instead of bossing yourself up so she can be chasing after your validation. See, anytime you give a woman that main chick energy, anytime you give that woman to, oh, you're the only one I'm talking to. Oh, you're the only one that's in my phone, baby. You're number one. That's when she gonna dry up like the Sahara Desert. Because trust me, bro, women want the men that all the women want but can't have. She wants to know that you're that king that got all the women around you, but she wants the idea that you're gonna choose her out of everybody. That's what she wants. And that's why you gotta stay 10 toes down with who you are. If you got options, bro, continue to keep them options. Do not be out here putting all your eggs into one basket in this social media TikTok era that we're in. Because it's so easy for a woman to do you grimy, bro. Crazy thing about this generation, it's not even hard for women to cheat out here, just off of social media alone. That's why you see all these women saying they homebodies now. Oh, I don't be outside. But all these men, they know the address. Because these women, they can go on social media and post a thirst trap and have all these beta squeegees lined up, just gassing up, giving them validation. But see, as a man, they don't want you to do that. They don't want you to be out here showing how good you looking, showing these females having hard eyes in your stuff. They'll sit up here and get mad at you. They'll sit up here and try and cuff you so you can't have other women be attracted to you. They're trying to keep you comfortable and complacent. Try and tell you, oh, I like dad bods. I don't like a man who got all the money. If a woman can sit up here and say, oh, why you taking so much time in the gym? Why you not spending time with me? You always working. You always getting money. Because I got to. If I wasn't, who's going to put food on my table? Who's going to feed my family? If I wasn't steady striving, stacking my chicken bag up, who's going to do it for me? You want me to stop this for you? Just so you can say, I'm not happy. Oh, I'm bored. Oh, I want to get back in these streets. And you can bounce on the next digging stick? Hell no. See, RBL never go for that. Never let a woman sit up here and act like, oh, I'm not like that. I'm not like my 3 or 4 friends. I would never do you like that. Oh, trust me. I want you to drop all your holes for me while I could be out here posting thirst traps. You can just see the delusion of modern women. They all trend hoppers. These women, they all got BBLs. They all wearing the same makeup. They all doing the same thing. And that's why as a man who sees your life on a whole different level, you cannot be cloned. And these women, they know that. That's why they don't know how to treat a man like you. Because all they dealt with is the man who's not willing to put in the work like you. So when you look different, your light is shining brighter, you gonna scare away a lot of these demons. These women that you thought you could put your trust in, you gonna scare them away when you have boundaries and you know who you are. When you don't put in the work into yourself. Because trust me, these women know when you have an abundance of options. These women know you can attract other women. Just like my last video. These women, they know if you can get them, you can get better. When you don't put in the work into yourself. That's why these women, they can say whatever they want about these celebrities, these athletes. But if they was right there in front of them, they would all fold. That's why you have to become the celebrity in your own life. Because no matter what, you get to choose who you're going to deal with. You are the gatekeeper to who you allow your time and energy. These women, they out here going. Like, you really got to understand that. You can't be mad about it because that makes it easier for you when you look good. But these women, they really out here going. And I notice every time I keep a roster and I'm just focusing on my grind, I'm focusing on my purpose, I'm looking better, I'm getting my body right, that's when they start choosing up on me. And then when I say, you know what, let me just give one woman a chance. That's when you really see that you should have just left them as the fan. That's why I say all the time, you got to let some people be spectators in your life. You got to let some people realize the blessing that you are in your absence. You got to go where you're appreciated and not tolerated. The people that's just tolerating you, they're going to disrespect you. That's the ones that's going to disappoint you. That's the women that's going to come into your life and try and play games with you. Even though she knows you're attractive, she's still going to try and make you jump through all these hoops and hurdles. She's still going to try and act like she's equal to you, or it's like she's doing you a favor. That's the majority of these women in this generation. So that's why I say, never let a woman take you out the field. Never let your family take you out the field. If you know what you're doing in your life and they're not on the same time and you on, if they don't see the visions you have for your life, you know what you're capable of. All love and respect to them. But if they can't see what you got going on, if they can't see what you're capable of, the only thing you got to do is prove it. Isolate yourself from everybody that's just trying to bring you down. That's trying to bring you into that normal mindset. See, you got to understand, a lot of people have different perceptions about you. You can be annoying in one person's life. You can be the best person ever in another person's life. Your family can know you as one person, and you can know yourself as one person when you go out into the real world and you actually got to be a dog out here. A lot of people, they don't know the real you. The only person that knows you is the one that you look at in your reflection. So you can't let nobody take this away from you. You got to always stay 10 toes down with who you are. Because if not, you're going to see how these people play with you out here. I always say, bro, how are you going to pour into a glass when you have nothing to fill it with? If you ain't got the bread, if you ain't at a spot that you want to be in your life, if you ain't living your life every day happy, waking up, taking that fresh breath of air after working so hard, how are you going to do for other people? How are other people just going to expect things from you? How are other people going to expect you to be humble? Watch how these people are going to try and hold you back. You can't let nobody hold you back. You have to put yourself first so you can get to the next level. Then you can decide who you allow to be a part of your ship to take you along with them. But don't allow these women, don't allow your family, don't allow your day ones who you thought was going to be with you to just be along on your ship when you know if they don't deserve you. When you know you're just being tolerated by them. When you know that you don't really have a place in their life. Because if you didn't text a lot of people first, if you didn't interact with a lot of people first, watch how they wouldn't even say a thing to you. Watch how really important you are in people's life. That's why you have to be the most important one in your life. You always got to put the grind first. The best way to win the game with these people is not to play at all. Don't play these people's games out here. Don't tolerate the disrespect because I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of having my time wasted. It's like all the real ones in this generation, if you really have a genuine heart, have that on Hall of Fame defense, bro. Because these people, they just gonna play with it, no matter who it is. They're not gonna see the type of timing you want. Always stand on who you are, bro. Protect your heart. Get to the next level. Take that risk on being the leader in your own life.